What does the 2025 season hold for the Pittsburgh Steelers? They got Aaron Rodgers now, and they play the Jets week 1. Have them with a loss to start this season. They lose 20-23. The Jets beat him with Justin Fields getting his revenge against his former team there for a little bit. They played the Seahawks, a win against Seattle, 20-14. We know how good Emmett Worry can be for Seattle very early on in the season. And then at New England, 20-24. The New England Patriots, of course, with Henderson now approved challenges in the backfield. David Ramondre Stevenson, of course, Drake May, very well coached by Mike Vrabel. The loss 20-24 at Gillette. The Vikings beat him in Dublin. They dropped to 1-3 on the year, 13-21. Aaron Rodgers, the stint doesn't look great to start, and it doesn't look better after the bye. A loss to the Browns, 1-4, 19-23. Is it Pickett? Is it Sanders? Believe this can be a very tight football game. Then they are at their divisional rivals, a Thursday night game, then the Sunday night game. They play the Bengals and the Packers both on prime time. They beat the Bengals 24-20, and then they beat the Packers 20-17 on Sunday night, being able to see that rematch. Aaron Rodgers goes up against Jordan Love, the Padawan against the Jedi Master. We see the return of Aaron Rodgers playing against his former team. Then the Colts, they beat 34-0. They shut him out. How is the Colts offense going to maintain anything? We know how good Hayward is. Jack Sawyer might be getting some reps by that point of the year, getting a bit more meaningful football behind him. TJ Watt in there, of course. And then they play the Chargers on Sunday night. They beat them 26-20, improving on the year. The Bengals, they lose 31-21. Of course, we know about that duo. It's going to be tough to beat the Bengals twice for any team. And then they lose to the Chicago Bears. Aaron Rodgers returns to play. You see the Bears stuff behind me. Not biased in this sense, though. Chicago's got a very improved defensive line, offensive line. The new head coach, and Ben Johnson, looks like a tough game for Aaron Rodgers. Last game at Soldier Field of his career. And then the Bills, 28-23, a huge win against Buffalo, against a very tough opponent. At the Ravens, 17-22, though, at this point. It's very tough, for Pittsburgh to beat those two teams back-to-back. The Dolphins, they beat 32-24 on Monday Night Football. At the Lions, obviously, a lot of very tough games stretched in this. You have a very tough division to play in against Burrow, Lamar Jackson, 4 total games. The Lions, they lose 17-22. The Browns, they beat 17-7. They beat the Ravens 24-10, which could help them because the Baltimore Ravens, I have winning the division, being 13-4, might not need to play their starters for more than one half of that game to end the year. 9-8, winning record once again, and right there to potentially make the playoffs once again. But can this be a year where they win a playoff game, have some improvement? We will all see with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, and all waiting for it to happen. Please follow for more content. Let me know down below in the comments whether you agree, disagree, or think it's about right for what Pittsburgh will do in 2025.